What's up, kiddies? I'm Nizza.
I'm Scott McIntosh.
And this is Loud and Proud. Kiddies, we have a special.
This is a special show.
It is a special show because these guys are close to the Nizza's heart. I'm actually friends with this band still, and that's very rare. With playing with bands throughout my career in music and everything. But all right, enough of the babble. Let's get down to it. This is Tied for Last, and
Welcome.
top clap.
Hello.
Awesome. All right. Tied for Last. Let's get into it. The origin of Tied for Last. How did it start, guys?
Gotta go with the original two members for that story.
Yeah, I put an ad out on the internet, and Tommy was like 12, and he came over to my house with his guitar, with his, can I join your band, sir?
It was a Fisher Price
And,
guitar.
yeah. And he then started playing some of his, we'll call them twisted songs, and I thought, oh, this kid, I totally got to work with this kid. And then we went about looking for a rhythm section, and eventually ended up with these two after a long time.
Well, it's a clever name too, Tied for Last. How did that come about? Like, how did the name?
Took a vote.
It's the worst story.
Mini tournament. There was nothing special.
There's no story.
We were walking along the ocean one day, and a bottle
Yes.
washed up in front of us, and on a piece of paper inside that bottle it said, "Take 4 steps to your left and dig a hole to 10 feet." And after we had done so, there was a golden plaque that said "Tied for Last."
Yeah, that's how it happened.
There you go. That's
Wow.
it, Jen. You're fielding that question from now
Yeah.
I will.
That was
I'll go
actually
with that.
Very good, Jen. Very good.
She always leaves out the part about the dragon, but for the sake of keeping things
The
moving,
dragon
we should
doesn't help
probably
the
just
story. The
Yeah,
narrative
it's
moves
just
faster without it.
filler.
See, I
Dragon
told
just
you
gave
kids
us the
this
album
was going to
name.
be special.
Just like the troll.
Oh, trolls. I love trolls too. All right. I guess this is like an individual question. So if you want to go down the line, either which way, how you going to do it? How did you guys decide that you wanted to get into music? Like, what was the thing that sparked your brain? Like, oh shit, I want to do that.
Who wants to go first?
You.
I'll go first.
Girl.
I graduated college and had no plans. I entertained the idea of being an actress. I just knew I wanted to be on stage, and went on a few auditions, and that didn't happen. So I got a soul-crushing job at a certain pharmacy chain and was going fucking out of my mind. And I said, I gotta do something creative or I'm gonna slit my own throat. And so I went on Craigslist, where there just so happened to be an ad right at the top of the page. It must have been posted like 5 minutes before I signed on, and said looking for chick bassist for a punk band. And I had played bass approximately 5 times before on stage. So I thus dubbed myself a bassist and said, I can totally be in your band. You guys should hire me. And it just worked out really well. I met them in Starbucks the next weekend.
Wow. So Tied for Last was your first project.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, I was in a band called To Bed With No Dinner in high school, but we were freaking awful. We played like twice. We had 3 songs. That's about it.
All right. Well,
Relax, Steven. Lean back.
I can't. I'm sitting on the hump.
Jumpy. I wanted a way to express myself emotionally and artistically, so I decided music would be the proper avenue to do that. So I picked up a guitar, and started playing, and
golden.
Now I don't know.
sparks shot
Honestly, I
out.
was like 13 and fat and like grunge rock. So I'm like, I'll play guitar, get some chicks.
Why are you talking about me again, dude?
Little fat Tommy.
Yeah, so it's,
Girls like me
That'd
when I
be
play
a
the
good
guitar.
fucking band, but you can't have them, sorry.
See what happens.
I'd like to announce our new project.
I'm pretty sure Nizza can take all of us in a fight, so
I'd like to announce our new
Okay, Scott, you
project.
play guitar, right?
we're screwed.
All right, there you go. I ran into a friend of mine who was trying out singers for his band, and he said everyone sucks, and I thought I suck too, but let me try it. And they were basically just happy that I knew all the words to the songs. So I joined a cover band because I knew all the words, and because no one came to see us, it was real easy to actually learn how to play.
Yeah.
There was no
What kind of
pressure when there were
covers
2
were you
people in the
guys
audience. What's that?
What kind of covers were you?
Actually, we were doing. We were doing
Like everything.
Yeah.
Every
and
song that comes on the radio, like I did this once.
We were, yeah, it's true. We were doing anything from like the Sex
I know that
Pistols to
feeling.
Prince to shit that I didn't like
Gordon
the
Lightfoot.
Smiths
Gordon
and the
Lightfoot.
Cure.
Gordon Lightfoot.
We did not do Gordon Lightfoot.
Harry
We
Chapin.
did do Paul
I have
Simon.
played a Gordon Lightfoot song. at
Record
one time
of
in my
Fitzgerald?
life.
The record they had, we were talking about covering that a long time
I like
ago,
that
but
song.
it's like it's
That song's
way
like
too
18
fucking
goddamn
long,
minutes.
Yeah.
Well,
But so yeah, that's it, and you know, to get girls,
Ah.
pretty much.
I was gonna say, well, when I saw Tommy at 13 playing guitar and getting all these chicks, I said to myself, I got it. No, I was maybe about 4 or 5, and I saw my parents always playing instruments and stuff around the house, so that's it. I started playing, and then picked up a few instruments, then learned how to play them, and then long about maybe 15, I joined my first band, and
It's all down from
here I am.
Was that
It's all
Gentle-
downhill from
Yeah.
there. Lost a few jobs, you know.
Was your first
And we're
band
no longer
Gentle Ben?
productive.
No, my first band was a band called Shay Joey.
Shay
Oh,
Joey.
okay.
Quiet Steve, my friend.
Quiet
He
Steve.
Not me.
His no, certainly not. My friend Steve, his cousin owned a restaurant in New Paltz called Shay Joey, and we had a bunch of T-shirts already.
It was
and so
a
we're
restaurant?
like, yeah. And so we were like,
T-shirts.
Fucking
You're like the
awesome.
We were
soccer
15
team
and
that's
we were
We got a
sponsored by
logo. We got a
restaurant.
T-shirt.
Exactly. We were
Yeah.
already done. We were like, screw it. We're
And
called,
we can
you know.
play.
Did
There
the
was
cook
a
write
bar
any songs
actually
for
in
you?
Belmore
No,
called
unfortunately.
Pal
Well,
Joey's.
on the
That
cover
was
of the
gay
CD, actually, funny story. The cover of the CD was the logo of the restaurant, which was the T-shirt, and there was a bit of spaghetti sauce stain, like marinara sauce, from his actual shirt. So that's part of the cover.
I'm gonna start
Awesome.
a band called New York City Marathon 2009.
Hey, you know what? If you have the shirts already, not a bad idea. Save a bunch
My
of
new
money.
band,
idea.
Old Navy.
Awesome.
Yes.
Tommy had some good band
We were
names that he was
15.
into.
yeah, and
Yeah, tell us
well,
some of the
Agnostic
band
Priest.
Candlebox, Ugly Kid Joe. Oh no, Ugly Kid Joe.
Candlebox.
Yeah, no, I had a career before these guys. No, I had Screaming Mime was one of my high school band names.
God.
Buzz 242. We were Blink 180, whatever the fuck they're called. Can we curse, by the way?
Yeah, of
Okay,
course.
cool. Yeah,
No,
so
you can't
fuck,
fucking curse.
I don't know if
They're
there's
on
kids
Long Island.
watching.
It's like a sacrament. You have to
Alright.
curse.
That's right.
Tommy,
Throw-
stop being such a
Throw some Billy Joel up.
So you got to curse and grab your cock every time.
Yeah,
You know,
driving
man,
IROC.
dude,
It's
that's what
great.
it is.
Jen, grab your cock.
IROC cock. I got to get back into that. Also, Jen mentioned it. You guys put an ad out for looking for a chick bassist. Was when you first started, you guys played with a male bassist, right? What
You
made
wanna
you
call him
change
that.
gender?
Yeah, we had we had a few bass players
That was
before Jen. We had 2 guys, both named John, and then we had Rhea. But Rhea's a girl. And after the 2 guys left, we had talked about having a girl in the band, and we thought, we want a guy or a girl. We want a good bassist, but if there is a girl out there, they don't tend to, answer ads just for bands. They tend to only answer ads for girl bands.
Right.
And so our manager, Lena, was smart enough to put out 2 ads, one for a bassist and one for a female bassist.
I wouldn't have answered unless the ad said female
Very
bassist.
good.
There you go.
Because 99% of the bands out there looking for a bassist will take one look at me and be like, get the fuck out of here.
Well, we learned that when we tried out Rhea. And we learned that the first time around, and she said pretty much the same thing. And it's like, all right. And once we had her in the band for a bit, she left. She's got a solo career, so
She's like in Brazil or
yeah,
something.
she's a singer,
Her birthday today,
multi-instrumentalist.
actually.
Oh,
Oh yeah, it's her
happy
birthday.
birthday,
Happy
Rhea.
birthday, Rhea Valenti. She's friggin' awesome. But when she actually told us the same thing, she said that she never would have answered the ad if it didn't say
wasn't like that.
specifically that
Right.
they were looking for a female.
Yeah, we my old band Tangent. We tried out a girl, and it only lasted for about 2 hours that we tried her out. She got really weirded out. Because we're like, holy shit, it's a chick, and she can play. So cool, like White Zombie kind of thing. And like we started like talking about that, and she's just like, yeah, you guys just want me in the band because I'm a chick. And I'm like,
So do you want me to
Yeah,
play a
pretty
note
much. oh, you can play too?
Yeah.
or score?
All right. Now, I guess you can also answer this individually or collectively or whatever. What is the weirdest thing that happened to you because of playing in a band? Like, I guess just like a weird story or.
Strangers hate me now. A lot of girl strangers just fucking detest me on sight, and I consciously try to be extra nice to all the girls in the room because I know that some of them will just fall prey to that it's a fucking chick on the stage. I'll bet she can't even play. She's just up there because she's wearing a skirt. It bugs me so much. I try to, even if I know that they've been talking shit about me in the corner, I try to be nice to them. I'm like, what are you drinking? Oh, that sounds really good. I'm going to get that next. Have a good night. And then I go cry.
Yeah, that's the weird thing about having a girl in the band, by the way. We never had band members who cried before. I mean, Tommy on occasion, but he'd at least excuse himself from the room.
And it was
go
over
to
the
bathroom.
It was over the Mets, so
I cry.
it's justifiable.
I cry a lot. I've got hormones. I'm proud of them.
It's
That's
good to
it.
cry,
Shut up,
man.
Tommy.
But you know what?
I was sympathizing.
She's totally right about that, and I was even guilty of it too. The first time I ever saw Tied for Last play, I was with a friend or two, and this was Jen's third or fourth show, so she was still very new, but she's the only bassist I've ever seen in this band. And so I'm in the audience watching them, and I see a girl up there, with a mini skirt, and I'm just like, boy, I wonder why they got her. And then she starts playing, and she's really good. I'm like,
She's fucking great.
oh, and I feel like the asshole. And that's probably happened 1,000
And
times.
this is no way of kissing ass or anything, but Jen is a fucking sick bass player.
Oh,
She's great,
shucks.
man.
Damn
Come
good.
on.
Fucking
You're
awesome.
amazing.
She's all right.
She's really good, man.
She's
It's
all right.
always
We don't want her
I
head
think
to
I
get too
actually
big. We don't
saw
want her to
Jen's
leave.
first gig with you guys, and that was the first time I actually saw you guys, I think.
Was that,
Continental?
Continental. right?
No,
Oh, Trash Bar?
you saw us with Rhea.
I did.
You did. You saw us with Rhea. That was
she
the
is a
night.
sick bass player as well.
Yes.
You were with the Hollow, and we had to leave, so we didn't get a chance to see you. You guys were all dressed up and snazzy that night, as I
What?
recall. Yeah, they were.
What?
I guess that was a phase
They were, like,
going
wearing a
through. Hollow
tie
went
or
through a lot of
something.
phases. It was weird.
You were wearing a tie.
I was?
You were.
Shit, dude.